Since you were last in Memento, Pippi left town. I feel like this came out of left field. She came in, won the Bright Nights event, and then dipped. Tank was offering samples of his cologne. Oud gym shorts. I found another note in a bottle, this time with a wanted poster for an invisible guy. Frigga ended up winning the fishing tourney. Really, no surprise there. It's Monday, so Red is here again. This was our first instance of a duplicate painting. He brought the same one as last week. Savannah showed me a letter. I think I have some questions for Nook. I've saved up some bells, so I decided to get a start on our next home loan. On Tuesday, I decided to spice up our outfit a bit. Do you think we'll see a UFO this week? Maybe the blue spacesuit is actually lucky because I found an accidental blue pansy. Gracie was back in town. Do you think she'll like the spacesuit? She did. Savannah received another secret admirer letter. I'm pretty sure this is one person just thirsting after all of my neighbors. Nook was talkative again today. He mentioned that his dream was still alive, although he realized it wasn't really feasible, and money is more important. We received a retro achievement for seeing all of his story. On Wednesday, the snow was gone. This is our first time seeing Memento with green grass. Unfortunately, I was a little busy that morning, so I quickly harvested our fruit, earned some bells, and I put it towards the Boondocks Fund. On Thursday, I found another message in a bottle. This one was actually really cute. We have a new neighbor, Gwen. We now have 2 penguins. Savannah asked to come over. I wonder what she'll think of the bigger house. Oh my god, I actually shot down the UFO. I didn't do it. I woke up the alien, his name is Gulliver, and promised to help him repair his ship. I did cause this after all. While wandering around looking for UFO parts, I noticed we have dandelions and clovers sprouting around town. I handed Gulliver all of the UFO parts, and in return he gave me a Metroid? Uh-oh. I completely forgot to check my mail earlier. We received a letter from Boondocks thanking us for the donation. They now have an irrigation system. Mom also sent us a letter about UFOs. Huh. Savannah finally arrived for that visit. I tried to show her our garden room upstairs, but she didn't follow me up. I guess she just doesn't feel like doing stairs today. Hello there, my friends. Welcome back in to Memento. I hope you're all having an absolutely amazing morning, afternoon, or evening. I've already recorded an intro, but my computer had a little moment, so we had to scrap that. We started over. We're starting fresh. The only thing I did was I opened up a letter from Savannah, and she sent me an exquisite wall. But I hope you're all having a good day. Happy Pokemon Day to those who celebrate, although by the time this is up, it will be probably the following day. I hope you're all doing good, though. We have a quiet day in Memento today. There are no events going on. Normally I record on like Saturday or Sunday, but I just figured I have a very busy kind of like late February, early March, so why not just do it now, right? I do think we have an event next week, although if I'm very completely honest, the website that I used to check on the Wild World events is down, and I hope it comes back up soon because I have no idea when anything is happening. But yeah, welcome on in. We shot down a UFO this week. I put on this outfit as a little joke at the beginning, and I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if we saw a UFO? And then not only did we see one, but we shot one down. I'm very happy about that. Although I'm sure Gulliver was not as thrilled, honestly. Oh, there we go. Other than that, you might notice there's flowers around villager houses that are a bit more organized. I did that yesterday. Savannah asked to come over in like an hour, and I was like, okay, I gotta find something to do for the next hour. So I organized flowers, which was not too bad. Honestly, it wasn't too bad. Just kind of zoned out, got to work, you know? Today, aside from watering flowers, chatting with villagers, and all the good usual stuff, I'm kind of feeling maybe a town flag, you know? I like what we have currently, and don't get me wrong, I realize this is Tortimer's town, not my town, because I'm not the mayor, I'm not anyone special in this game, I'm just a villager. But I still have the chance to change the flag for some reason, so I don't know if everyone else has that opportunity or if it's just me. But either way, it looks like no one has changed it. We're in here to make a change, so why not? Let's see, is Cody home? Oh god, no, violent. Oh my goodness me, this poor bear. Imagine he's sick in here and I just went slamming on his front door with a shovel. Are you sick? I don't think so. How's your day so far? Feeling good? Whoa, wait, hang on. Is it afternoon already? I got so far into the training zone I lost track of time. By the way, what's going on with you? Know what I'm looking for? A 9-ball shirt. Gotta have it. You're in the sit-up league, right? So you need one too, don't you? Well, hey, in that case, how about you help me look for one? Oh, this is interesting. So I remember, I think City Folk did this, where it will ask you, they'll ask you for very, very specific items. I think we had Tank ask us the other day for like a T-Rex fossil. And I'm like, you know, that's fine and all, but you're kind of asking a lot. Like, I don't control what clothing is sold in the Able Sisters, you know? Or what fossils we dig up for that matter. Okay, Tank is out. Let's see here. I'm missing fossils again, by the way, and this time I'm not even blaming myself. I always do this whenever we transition over from, you know, like the green grass and the snow. It's always harder for me to spot it. So, anyway, I see Drake back here. Oh, Champ, hi there. Let's be aggressive when we garden today. Aggressive gardening. But don't go too crazy or your tail might catch on fire. I don't got one of those. Oh, that's right, you wanted to chat about something? The other day I got this letter from Tank, and it had a bandana attached to it as a gift. Now I know that crazy animal must really, really like me. I read that as banana at first, and I'm like, wow, those don't exist yet. as you can see, we have been getting some more purple pansies, by the way. That being said, one of these was an accidental one that was around, I want to say someone's house, but I'm not sure whose. So I can't really, like, you know, claim that I bred it all on my own. I certainly did not. In fact, I'm willing to say, like, maybe half of our current hybrids are accidental. Like, you know, I wasn't trying, it just, there was the right flowers in the right place, and I guess at the right time. There we go, get rid of that. How different does Memento look, though, huh? I love grass, I love summer, I love spring, I love anything that's not winter, honestly. IRL and in Animal Crossing. And it's always kind of fun, you know, the last few years with these playthroughs. I start the towns essentially in winter. I start them on New Year's Day. And then, you know, you play for like a month and a bit, and you kind of get used to seeing it that way, and then all of a sudden it's green, and it feels like an entirely different place. And I've always really liked that feeling, so. I'm like 90% sure I had a second apple tree down here, by the way. I could be wrong. But anyway, this is where Gulliver landed yesterday, which now that I'm looking at it, I wonder if he'll land where there's an empty housing plot, because I was wondering like how they handle that in terms of like crushing other stuff. And I feel like I did have an extra tree, but I could be wrong on that one. But this definitely was not there yesterday. That's kind of fun. Okay, wow. Pinky, you need to water your flowers more often. I would say I'm not always going to be around to do it for you, but like, let's face facts, I've played every single day. Except for one for like the last 2 months. There we go. Put some roses around Nook's place, just because I feel like it's fitting. Down the line, if I get really ambitious, maybe I'll try giving the villagers hybrids. Like pink for Pinky, for example, but that sounds like a lot of work right now. You're the luckiest duck in the world, I just finished all the cleaning. White glove test, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, I've had enough of you, smarty pants. You wanted something, didn't you? Step 1, buy furniture that looks unique but isn't really all that rare. Step 2, hide all your junk and pretend it never existed. There you go, my foolproof strategy to fool the HRA. I love that idea. Hide all your junk. That would be me IRL. Do not perceive behind my games on my gaming shelves. There's nothing back there. There's nothing. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I think I was using these somewhere, so I'm gonna pick that up here right now. Let's see. I went for red tulips around, Savannah's place here. Although it looks like other stuff is trying to— oh, here we go. Yes, it was white. What are these? Cosmos? Yeah, white Cosmos for Frigga. Oh, darling, darling. There was something I wanted to tell you, but I can't remember what it was. I'm sure it wasn't a big deal, though. Hey, darling, would you do me a tiny little favor? Would you deliver a package to Cody for me? As long as it's delivered within 1 hour from now. Sure. It's better than the 10-minute time limit I usually get. Okay. Also, I'm sure I mentioned it yesterday, but we do have another penguin. We have Gwen, who moved in. Gwen is in... oh goodness, there was someone who was in this spot before, and now I'm forgetting who it was. But either way, they're in a spot that's already been filled before. Yoink, that does not belong there. There you are. Ugh. What, Crystal? Oh, hello. I ate way too much for lunch and now I'm in a food coma. Hey! Refresh my memory. Have we spoken here before? No. Whoa, deja vu. But I heard that deja vu was something that actually just happens in your head. I mean, you literally just moved in here. Anyway, clovers? I can't remember if the 4-leaf clover is an item in this game. I know it was a new leaf. And now I'm second guessing myself having said that. But I'm hoping it is here too. I remember I always like to try to collect that if I could. Fort Junior's place here. How you doing, buddy? You and your lesser frog. Listen, like I told you over the phone, I don't need any, and who let you in anyway? Oh wait, it's Crystal. I thought it was some crazy vacuum cleaner sales jerk. So I understand that people only want the latest and greatest gadgets. But don't they understand that all that stuff is obsolete the next year? Truly great stuff stands the test of time. Like fossils. You'll understand when you're older. Oh. You want a fossil? Okay. So, now, I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but when villagers ask for fossils, I purposely give them, like, the dino egg, the dino track, like the smaller single, you know, single-piece ones. I don't like giving them, like, you know, a T-Rex tail, because then they have a massive thing in their house. They already don't have a lot of room. And, you know, it kind of looks better than, like, having, like, just a tail sitting there. I don't know. I do that. So, I'm hoping that we can find one of those for him today. Let's go ahead and deliver this back to Cody like we said we would. And then we'll get into the flag designing after maybe a bit of shopping, actually. I have a little bit more time than normal today because I think my, like, journal section at the beginning of this video was only like 5-6 minutes long, so it's a bit shorter than normal. I'm gonna give 110% today. You do that, buddy. Here's your delivery. This is for you. Frigga got me this. Whoa, talk about coming out of left field. Oh, well, it's free, right? The price is right. Let's see. Oh, well, look at that. An orange check tea. Not bad, but not great. Tell Frigga I say what's up. Oh my goodness me. I wasn't expecting that one. Okay. So, we'll go talk to Frigga. Check on the rest of town. We don't really have that much left to check on, though. And then we'll do a little bit of shopping. Hopefully, maybe we'll get some more of the classic set. I did get a classic table this week. And we also got the mini table earlier as well. I think that was when I was recording, though. Frigga, I did it. Oh hey, thanks for taking care of that for me. By the way, how did Cody like the gift? It was alright. Really? Well, at least it doesn't seem like I offended Cody. I guess that's something. Anyway, I should give you a reward. Maybe like my plush carpet. Oh, thank you. Here, take it. Thank you so much. Your help is much appreciated. Okay, not exactly what I was hoping for carpet-wise, but I'll take what I can get. I don't see you right there. Hopefully fossil. Maybe you're a gyroid. I don't know. There we go. That's great. There we go. Alright, so let's water these, make sure these are all good. I don't think I've really had too many flowers actually die yet, so even though this game doesn't tell you that a flower is actually watered, I think I'm doing something right. Because that was always my thing when I played City Folk. It's like, how do I know if this is actually good to go? So this is kind of what I came up with for around Town Hall here. And it's purely because I have a lot of these already. It's not because I particularly like them. There we go. I'm just kind of doing lines here of red, yellow, white repeatedly. Yes, that's Frigga's winning message. We've already seen that. Ooh. See what I mean? Like, I get a lot of, like, accidentals. I'll take an extra blue pansy. Why not? Now I have 2, actually, so I can start breeding those as well. I don't often get to play around this time of day. I've taken to signing on quite early in the day. Like before my stream in the morning. And I like it. It's a nice morning routine, but also I tend to miss, like, Fort Junior or Frigga. They're, like, not awake that early. And, you know, any later events I also miss. With the exception of Saturdays, I've been very good about remembering to sign on, you know, Saturday evening, gotta get my KK song. Did I watered these earlier, didn't I? You know what, for good measure. There we go. Just in case. Alright, so these should be all good. Let's check what Nook has. Also, we did see all of his drama the other day. I was very happy about that. I did not think we were actually going to be able to see it all. So that was great. I have to check online, see who the next drama focuses on. Alright, let's see. Anything interesting? Not really. I'm just really not having good luck with this. Lovely carpet. No thank you. Birch flooring. No thank you. No. Alright. Fair enough. I think that was Timmy having zoomies there. So cute. Alright, nothing too interesting. Go check out the Able Sisters, on the off chance they happen to have the shirt that Cody wanted. And if not, maybe they'll have, you know, a Luigi shirt if I'm lucky. I don't know if that's an item, I'm going to assume it is. No, none of those are the Luigi green that I'm after. I could either be from the Squirtle... I can English. Squirtle Squad. Or... Is this like a full head covering? Oh, wow. Oh, goodness. I've realized how little storage we actually have in this game. I want to buy everything, and that's a problem. I'm gonna leave it. But the temptation is there. Alrighty, so... Town flag. Let's go take a look, shall we? Now, I'm hoping I can just go ahead and design it from here, and that it doesn't need to be pre-made. I also don't know which one I have to talk to. What can I do for you? Change flag? Oh, you want to change the flag's design. What do you... I mean... How? Use this, swap it. But the designs we have now will disappear. Can I get that turtle flag? Wait a minute, wait a minute. This changes things. Can I get that turtle flag for me? Is that allowed? Okay, wait. If I can have that design, I'll take it. This changes things. Let's go make our own and see how that works. Cause like, it's cute. I have to admit, it is cute. But I have something in mind. And again, if you've seen my Animal Crossing GameCube playthrough, if you saw the GameCube monstrosity I made in that game, it's gonna be very similar for this one. But I'll try. I want to design You want to create your own design? Okay, there'll be 350 bells for materials. Oh, and you can only save 8 designs total, so you have to erase one. I'm just thinking to New Horizons, people could never. That's fine. Okay, then choose where you want to save this design. You can put it right there. Okay, so my idea, right? My idea, instead of the GameCube, we're gonna do the DS. And weirdly enough, I feel like the DS is gonna be easier to do. Maybe. Maybe. So we're gonna start off with a black background. And my original DS was the red one. It was a red one that came bundled with Mario Kart DS. And it didn't have, like, a design to it, but it did have stickers that you put on it. And I never did, and I'm very thankful for that. Because I don't really like stickers all that much. Oh, goodness me. I was gonna do the silver design, but there isn't really, like, a good, like, silver. I guess that's probably the closest. Oh, and that's really hard to see, too. Change of plans. I was gonna do... I was gonna do Control Z, like that was gonna help. Pink. You know what? Everyone and their mother had that pink DS light. I know. You don't even have to tell me. I remember. Alright, so. The way the DS was... is... the bottom, and I'm thinking like the old chonky, not even the light. We're going chonky here. The old light, or sorry, the old chunky one. The top screen was a bit smaller than the bottom screen here. And you know what? Let's just fill. There we go. I'm gonna do a line here just to show that, like, hey, these aren't actually, like, you know, connected. There we go. And then we're gonna do something like this. So it was very square. Very square. It wasn't a very large screen. Sorry, I'm trying to make that even and I'm failing miserably. That's actually not too bad. There we go. This is a lot easier with the touchscreen, by the way, might I add. Like, I know there's the mouse controls now on AC&H, but like, shout out to Wild World and New Leaf for having the touch screen. There we go. Something kind of like that, although honestly this needs to be up more, so let's redo that one. It's like not that far down. There we go. Something like that. And then the DS had these little, like, little speakers, right? Little itty bitty speakers. Which were definitely not in that shape, but we're gonna assume that they were, okay? And then it also had a little D-pad, right? Something like that. That's actually quite large, but it's fine. I like the way it looks, and it had like a power button, I think, up here. That is uneven and it bothers me. It's a chonky bottom. It's fine. It's fine. We all have a little chonky here and there. And then it had, you know, X, Y, A, B. Nope. I'm having some trouble figuring out where exactly that tool works best. No. No. Wait a minute. I'll just move them all down to match the other side here. Oh, my Apologies, wrong button. There we go. There we go. So it kind of matches the D-pad on the other side. And then it had, I guess this was start and select. It's been like forever since I've touched my, my DS. And that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. Although, you know what? Just for good measure here. What game were you playing on your... Oh god. What game were you playing on your Nintendo DS? I'm ruining my own surprise here. Animal Crossing for the Nintendo GameCube. I'm joking, kind of. There you go. Animal Crossing, of course, very important. We're gonna do... See, the bottom screen didn't have, like, the big black box around it. It just kind of... It almost looked bigger than the other screen, but it wasn't. So we're gonna do... How am I gonna do this? I need greens. This is my problem that I have just noticed. I guess I can kind of get away with this. To have, like, the ground, right? You know what? Yes, the original did not have did not have the gray around the outside, but honestly, from like a design perspective, I actually think I kind of prefer it with that around it. It just looks better to me. There we go. Just in my own head, in my own eyes. Alright, and then I guess I could do blue, maybe. This is a different color blue. Let's do this blue. For, oops. For like the water, yeah. It would look so much better with some grass. It really would. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Fancy. Nope. Nope. Isn't this quite cool though? You can just like color shift it essentially. The black and white actually, the grayscale actually kind of looks cool. This would be if I had done it in regular colors. But like the pinks, actually, you know what though? I kind of don't hate the pastel. I'm gonna like completely do over what I've just done. But I kind of don't hate the pastel. Okay. Bear with me. Okay, what happens if I do this here? Oh, hey, actually, wait a minute. You know what? It's a very bright pink. And I think the other one looked better, but I did not have the greens that I wanted, and therefore it was not acceptable. There we go. So now I can, like, have, like, grass down here, you know? I know, it'll actually kind of look decent. It's like your beach, see? And then, see, here's the, the blues are very dark. The blues are very, very dark. That's like purpley. Oh no. I do not know how I feel about this. This is not like the problem I foresaw myself having when I was doing this idea. Like, I could do it just the DS. I don't have to have Animal Crossing on it. Technically. Where was my original one? Oh god, what color was the original one? Was I in here? No, I was in one that didn't have blues. Or, no, I didn't have greens, so maybe it was this one I was in? It kind of looks like fall, I guess. Yeah. You know what? Let's just say it's in the fall. This is my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So then you have Animal Crossing, which kind of has a bigger bottom. Heh. There you go, Animal Crossing for the Nintendo. I will always do that in my head, by the way, I'm really sorry. Is that obvious what that is? I feel like maybe I should go with a darker brown. And then use this color for the, like, you know, the text that is non-existent. I don't know if I hate this or if I love it. I love it. It's good. It's good. You can't even really see the left and right bumpers here. Oh, you know what? As well, just a little bit of extra realism. I don't know if realism is quite the right word. It had... Oh, no, I don't have enough. Okay, you know what? I'm debating. I kind of want to put the microphones down here. You know what? Yeah, why not? I will extend it by 1. Because it was a chonky thing on the bottom. It really was. So there was always a little thing that said Nintendo GameCube. Nintendo GameCube. I'm just really stuck on the GameCube today. And then you had your, like, your microphone. Although, honestly, the microphone should be, like, right there, too, on that side. But let's just pretend that it was only on one side. Also... Oops. And this is why I use the line tool, because I shouldn't be trusted to draw a straight line. Oh, dearie me. There we go. You know what? Make that background a bit lighter. I feel like that's just kinda not it, you know? Anyway. This is as good as it's gonna get, you know? Maybe some of the, like, the dimple- oh, whoopsies. The, like, little things that prevent your screen from slamming. Is that even? I think it is. Yeah. And you know what, even? We're getting fancy now. It was a little rounded, right? Wasn't quite squared off on the edges. I think that looks pretty good. Honestly, I could even make this one wider here. I think it would almost look more 3DS-ish, though, if I did that, and that's kind of not what I'm going for, but anyway. Is this correct? Hopefully. You're all done, so tell me, what was your driving concept with this design? Formal, refined, basic yet new. Basic yet new. Now you mention I see exactly what you mean. What do you call it? Blank. This is called a DS. That'll be 350 bells, please. Is there anything else I can do for you? Nah. Can I display it? Oh. Oh no. You know, I'm leaving it. I'm sticking to my decisions and we're gonna leave it. By the way, shout out to Google Images here. There is a gorgeous Nintendo DS, and I mean original, like the big one, that looks like it has an Animal Crossing design on it, and I don't know if this is one of those rare DSs that was given away, or if it's like a custom job, but it is so pretty. It has like the Wild World, like, box art on it. Gorgeous. Anyway, hi. swap it. Here you go. Okay, I'll swap the current design with this one. It should be okay. I mean, I think. Alright, let's go take a little look-see here. Let's see what we've done. I'd say what we accomplished, but you know, oh wow. I'm tall. My little antenna thing goes right through that. Wow. I'm happy. I think that actually looks quite nice. I'm very proud of myself right now. I like it. Alrighty, friends. So I think that is actually where I am gonna have to wrap up for today. I want to thank you all so very much for watching and for hanging out and for being so lovely. I hope you'll have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. And hopefully, I will see you all in the next one.